Let me tell you the truth that most people won't. You don't need more rebuttals. You don't need another one-liner to handle the client. You don't need 17 different ways to say, does that make sense? You need belief. The kind of belief that makes you undeniable on the phone. The kind that makes your words matter even when they're simple. The kind that a prospect can feel even through a screen or a phone or a bad lead. Because here's what I've seen after coaching many agents. Two agents can say the same exact words. One closes, but one crashes. Why? It's not the line, it's the life behind it. I'm Ryan Valet, your Fexpert or Final Expense Expert, and I've sold over $20,000 a month for years straight, not because I have some secret script or magic sentence, but because I believe completely in what I'm offering, who I'm helping, and why this matters. And that belief shows up in my tone, my energy, my certainty, and that's what makes the difference. This is why belief beats technique. You could memorize every rebuttal on earth. You could print out flashcards and practice in the mirror for hours. But if you don't actually believe in what you're saying, it won't land. The prospect feels it. They hear the hesitation, they hear the uncertainty, and they'll say what they always say. Let me think about it. Why? Because you sound like you're thinking about it. You sound like you're just hoping it works. Listen, clients aren't buying insurance. They're buying certainty. Certainty in you, certainty in your words, certainty in their decision. And that doesn't come from having the perfect close. It comes from having the conviction to stand behind what you're saying. You're not selling life insurance. You're selling peace of mind. And if you don't believe in that peace, why should they? You're always going to struggle to convince anyone until you're convinced. Do you want to sell better? You got to start asking yourself, do I really believe this client needs this policy? Do I believe what I'm saying will actually help them? Do I believe I'm the right person to help them protect their family? Because when you believe, everything changes. You don't rush the call. You don't sound scripted. You speak slower, stronger, clearer. You're not trying to convince. They're just agreeing with your confidence. This is what separates a 2K month agent from a 20K month agent. Not just skill, but certainty. Build that belief daily. So how do you get there? You build belief by doing the work when no one's watching. You study the product. You listen to your own calls. You remind yourself what happens when a client doesn't have coverage. You visualize that family left behind with no plan, and you decide not on your watch. You remind yourself, I'm not here to sell, I'm here to serve. I'm not here to pitch, I'm here to protect. I'm not calling to convince, I'm calling to make sure they don't get left behind. You build belief by showing up with excellence every day, even when no one's clapping for you. You don't need to sound like me. You don't need to sound like anyone. But you do need to sound like you believe, with every word, every question, every close. Because belief is your script. When you speak with conviction, you don't need 10 rebuttals. You just need one strong reason why. And that reason has to live in your heart, not just your script sheet. So do me a favor, if this hit you today, like and subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment and tell me what you believe about this opportunity, and send this to an agent who's stuck searching for the perfect rebuttal when what they really need is real confidence. Let's get locked in. Let's lead with belief, and let's close like it matters, because it truly does. What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. See you guys in the next one.
Subscribe now to be a Fexpert. Do it.